Hey everyone, Katie here, back with another video, and today I'm just going to be showing you all how I make my breakfast quiche. Here are all the ingredients that we're going to use today: some seasoned blends, spinach, some cheese, eggs. I'm using pork sausage, but you can use turkey sausage, you can use bacon, you can use the bacon bits or whatever, but this is what it's going to turn out. So I'm going to start with cooking my vegetables first, and I told you all I love using this seasoning blend because all of my vegetables are already chopped up, and it's just convenient if you don't have time to chop up your veggies. So we're gonna let them cook, and once they get a little translucent, I'm adding garlic here, and shortly thereafter I'm going to put in the pork sausage that I like to use. But like I said, whatever type of breakfast quiche you want to have, definitely you can do it. So if you wanted just vegetables, you could cook the vegetables and add spinach. If you just wanted sausage without the vegetables, then just make sure your sausage is done. If you wanted to do like a combination, you can do whichever one you want to do. My personal favorite is the sausage. That's just a personal preference of mine, but like I said, you can go any direction you want to go with your breakfast quiche. All I'm doing now is just making sure the meat is separated so it's cooked thoroughly, and I don't have any big chunks of meat in the quiche. I want to make sure everything is spread out evenly and cooked evenly in the pan, and so you want to make sure your meat is done, but if not, make sure it's 95% done, because it's going to cook again in the oven, or finish cooking in the oven, shall I say. But we're going to let that cook and move on to the eggs. So with my egg batter, it's always 3 to 4 eggs, or 5 depending on how big or deep your pie crust is, because sometimes these come in a deep dish, and well, not sometimes, they do. So I'm going to season my eggs, garlic powder, lemon pepper, and I kind of eyeball the milk. You don't want to put too much milk in, but just enough. And I know some people are like weirded out by this, but you should definitely add milk to your eggs, especially if you're like an egg person, because it makes your eggs fluffier, lighter. They just taste better when you add milk to your batter. So look at the flick of the wrist. Hey. I only put 3 eggs in there, and I looked at it and I'm like, well, I need another one, so I'm just gonna add another one. I make sure I break my yolk first. That's just because sometimes when you're cooking, you can't, sometimes if it's not mixed well, depending on when you pour out your batter, it'll be a section on the quiche where the egg wasn't fully it could be either all whites or the egg, but you just want to make sure you mix it very, very well. So going back over, checking on the meat, I'm going to add in the spinach, and this is frozen spinach. You can use bag spinach, whatever you want to use. Like I said, there's no right or wrong. If you want to use the fresh spinach out of the section where you can get it in the bag, then it's fine. If you want to use frozen spinach, that's fine as well. So here's everything all mixed up together, and I'm just going back through, kind of chopping everything up and making sure it's done. And there's no pink in checking the meat. And yeah, we're gonna add it to the pie crust. So when we get to the pie crust, you can buy them. If you are a baker and know how to make your own crust, I am so proud of you, baby, but I do not. So I buy the crust out of Walmart or Kroger. I put some cheese in the bottom of it. This is just me. This is my preference. I do cheese on the bottom and on top. So there's the mixture that that's done pretty much, and I'm going to put some cheese on top of it, but I'm spreading it out evenly. You want to make sure it's spread out evenly as well, and try not to fill it too high, but I try to get it to the line before the actual crust, and this is just me adding some more cheese. I told you, cheese, Lord. It's great to me, it's good. But anyway, after I have my cheese, I'm going to pour my egg mixture on top. And I'm going to, now when you're pouring it, don't freak out. Just make sure you don't overfill the top, because you want to cover the entire top so it cooks evenly. So sometimes I wait and let the egg drain down to the bottom so I can actually see how much. But as long as you don't fill it up, and you can see what I'm talking about, kind of, I'm trying to zoom in so you can see. But yeah, you will put it in the oven for 20 minutes. I set my oven to 365 degrees for 20 minutes, and it comes out done. And I know some people are set in their ways. I'm gonna put it on 350 and just watch it. But 365 degrees for 20 minutes, it should be done, and you let it rest. And that's pretty much it. So thank you all so much for watching my video today, and I'll see you next time. Bye.